Hey guys, what's good? This is Leo and welcome to another video. And on this video, I want to talk to you about something that you need to discuss or at least know or have an idea before you start your website. And this has to deal with three questions that I like to ask my clients anytime we are about to start a website design project. And the reason for this is that we need to make sure that a website has a specific purpose to help my clients achieve a specific goal. This can be to increase sales, to improve awareness, to generate leads, and much more. And it also needs to work for a specific audience. Many times when a website doesn't have something specific to do and is not targeted to a specific user persona or a template of a person, you will notice that the websites do not function or do not perform as good as they should be performing. So here are the three questions that I always ask anytime I'm going to start a project. The first thing is, why do you need a website? And I'm sure that there's many people who say, well, I just need to be online, or well, I need a way for my clients to find me, or I just need to have a business or a new brand or a startup, and I need to make sure that when someone goes on Google, they find my business name and they find my website and much more. But this is very broad when it comes to actually having a website, right? And these are broad goals, and the reason for that is that being fun online is okay, but what is really being fun online is going to do for your business? Is it going to help you generate sales? Is it going to help you close 10 more leads per month? Is it going to help you do something like that? And this is where websites, especially for a startup, SaaS type of businesses, even for fitness coaches and whatnot, a website, a marketing website, should have a purpose. And the reason why you need a website should be very clear from the start. You can just write down 10 different reasons why you think you need a website, and then just look for the ones that actually are more goal-oriented. For example, we need to generate 10 or let's say $20,000 more in revenue in the next 3 months. We need to generate X amount of new leads in the next few months. So always give it a number and always give your website the reason why, so that you can start to work towards developing that reason. And then as you define the reason why you need a website, now you need to give it some metrics, right? You need to be able to say, okay, so we do need a website to generate $10,000 per month. Now, how are we going to measure that we have generated that amount per month, right? Are you going to be measuring the increase of traffic to your website? Are you going to measure the increase of new leads that you have been getting to your email newsletter? So you need to give something of value. And I don't mean to say percentages or anything like that. It needs to be an actual value, so that you can see that your website or the whole idea behind why you needed a website actually worked. Then we need to make sure that your website has a specific task that your clients need to do once they go into the website. So there is a website that I like a lot, and it's called convertkit.com. I do use it for my newsletter and all that. And one of the reasons why I like it is because the website is very clear on the 3 different things that you can do on the homepage, for example. And then you can move into each individual product page that will have a specific purpose. So on their homepage, you will be able to see like how their email works, how the campaigns work and all that. So it's a very straightforward page where you go to this page to find out a specific information, which will eventually make you move on to become to signing up for their products and services, or finding out more about it. So you also have to think about this for your business. Let's say you have a startup business and you created a marketing website, and the first thing you want to do is to, let's say, generate more demos for your brand or for your new idea, right? So what you're going to do is you need to make sure that the entire story of this website serve that purpose, to move people forward, to generate to signing up for demos, or to signing up for a meeting where you can then show them how your product and your service works. And then the other thing that we have to look at is who will be using your website. And there's a lot to do with this. And I'm sure that if you have been on Instagram or in many other YouTube videos, they see that you do need to spend a lot of time looking for your user personas or your customer profiles, and really identify what value you can bring to them, who they are, where they're from, the entire demographics and whatnot. Normally, when I'm looking at user personas, I break them down into demographics, their objectives, their goals, and I also like to create a little story about them. And the little stories, because this will help me to create a better story on the website for my client, so that whenever this specific user or this target user is visiting the website, they will be able to fall into the story that the website that I have designed right away, that the website I have designed is saying. So it sort of connects them even more. The other reason for it, though, is that we want to make sure that we create a really good experience for them. Now, different people have different ways that they will see that a website experience was good or bad. Now, when you really understand your market, you really understand who they are, the different platforms they interact with on a daily basis, the different magazines they read, their goals, their objectives, and what they do, like their workplace and all that, then you're able to create a website that once they see it, they can relate to it, they can read it, they can understand it. And this will also help you to create that content that will engage with your clients and your audience. An example of this is, let's think about HubSpot. So HubSpot is a CRM and a marketing platform that works with business owners or entrepreneurs and marketing managers. So one of the things you will see throughout HubSpot is that they use very specific concepts and words and whatnot that are related to marketing managers, are related to people trying to grow their business, are related to people who understand how a SaaS platform like this one works. And if someone else who is not in this, let's say an accountant comes in and he or she wants to use it, they will find that maybe the language doesn't really flow with them, or maybe the entire platform doesn't seem to be correct for them. And the reason for this is that the entire marketing website for HubSpot has been created for a specific audience. So this is something that normally I would recommend that you do on a discovery phase, and a discovery phase can take anything between a few hours to a couple of weeks, where you might be able to meet with a designer or a strategist to go further into these questions, identify your brand adjectives, create your positioning message and all that, so that you have something very solid when you go into designing and creating your website. So I hope you found this content helpful, and make sure to subscribe, hit the bell button, so anytime I post another video, you get the content right away, and share